Where to travel in 2022? It's safe to say most people didn't take their dream vacation in 2021. Here are some places to dream about for when the world becomes accessible again. First up, the twin islands of Antigua, pictured, and Barbuda. Bissagos Islands, off the coast of Guinea-Bissau, the Bissagos Islands are run by a matriarchal society where women possess all the power. Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. Visitors can immerse themselves in traditions of Cape Breton's Mi'kmaq, a First Nations people who have lived in Canada's eastern maritime region for over 10,000 years. Chile, a long, thin strip between the Pacific Ocean and the Andes Mountains, Chile is a world leader in ecotourism and an outdoor adventurer's paradise. Colombo, it's time to pay attention to Sri Lanka's underrated design destinations, including late architect Geoffrey Bawa's home, which is now a mini museum and guest house. Dijon, the biggest city of the Bourgogne-Franche-Comté region, is a glorious mishmash of timber-framed houses, magnificent 18th-century palaces, and a soaring Gothic cathedral. Disco Bay, Wales, colossal icebergs, a fast-moving glacier, and a whole lot of dog sleds define Disco Bay on Greenland's western coast. Gabon National Parks, more than 10% of Gabon, on Central Africa's Atlantic coastline, is given over to its 13 national parks, and they're all celebrating their 20th anniversaries in 2022. Jordan, years of regional unrest followed by the pandemic mean Petra, once threatened by its tourism success, is now crying out for crowds. Lahti, Finland's 8th largest city, is packed with beautiful forests, parks and reserves with incredible hiking trails and lookout points. Mungathiri Simpson National Park, for those who've always wanted to experience a once-in-a-lifetime off-road challenge in Australia's outback, the country's newest and now biggest national park awaits. Naples, new archaeological sites are due to open in 2022 which, although under wraps for now, will shed new light on Greek and Roman Neapolis, as it was called back then. Ollantay Tambo, this well-preserved town, along the route to Machu Picchu and Peru's Sacred Valley, boasts its own impressive Inca ruins, and has recently been named one of the world's best tourism villages by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. Orkney Islands, off the most northerly tip of Scotland, you'll find the Orkney Islands, a breathtaking archipelago with cliffs and crags dotted with seabirds, seals and fascinating archaeological sites. Oslo, June will see the opening of the new National Museum Traditional and Contemporary Art, Craft and Design, making it the biggest art museum in the Nordic countries. Palau. Every visitor to the island country must sign the Palau Pledge, a vow to behave responsibly while traveling and do one's part to care for the environment. Penang, this Malaysian island in the Andaman Sea, offers a wide mix of traditional Malay, Chinese and Indian dishes. South Africa, if it's safe to visit in 2022, South Africa deserves to be near the top of anyone's wish list. St. Eustatius, the centerpiece of Stadia, as it is known to locals, is Quill, a dormant volcano whose sloping sides make for excellent hikes as well as sweeping scenic views of this 8-square-mile pearl in the sea. Tulsa, this Oklahoma City's big travel news of note in 2022 will be the opening of the Bob Dylan Center, scheduled for May 10th. Valencia, home to a population of around 800,000, Valencia is Spain's third-largest city, and it aims to be an emission-neutral destination by 2025. Yellowstone National Park, in 2022, stunning Yellowstone will mark 150 years as a national park.